That's what they're telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they're telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me. See, I don't know why I finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, baby, please. Cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth, just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up. So you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up. So you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, she's telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she's telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she's telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she's telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me.
Just killed it.
You made the decision to play Thiago. Klopp doesn't change the system. Since Blue back left, you don't want to change from the 4-3-3. Boom, what's going on, people? We are back again on the Dre James Show for another preview. They're coming thick and fast, man. They're coming thick and fast, and we're right back in it because we've got the FA Cup to contend. Of course, we've got the Europa League on the horizon. So many games on the horizon. We've got Nottingham Forest on the weekend, Europa League next week. Sandwich in between that, we've got obviously the City game. So it is becoming crazily hectic. We're talking 2 games a week minimum for the next however long we stay in these competitions. So it's going to be tough. You're going to be seeing a lot of me, which I don't know if it's a positive thing. You guys are probably getting bored of my voice now. But look, we're back again. Make sure we're smashing a like on the video. If we're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe now, have a look at the videos. Have a look at the content we've done. If you do enjoy the content, then like afterwards. And then subscribe afterwards. But whilst you're here, please hit the like button. It should be down below. Here, the little thumbs up. Just smash that like. It means more people get to go and view the show. If Honesty likes the video, if Courtside likes the video, it means that more and more people are exposed to it. So guys, make sure we're smashing the like. And yeah, I hope you're doing well on this Tuesday morning. Before we get into anything, I need to obviously salute you guys in the building. We've got Aleka in the building saying FA Cup next. Let's go. That's facts. Big up to yourself for being a member as well. We've got Courtside saying Wagwan, hit the likes guy. We got a Gamma in the building saying morning, bro, like up, man, them. Big up, as I've been saying, like, subscribe in the building. Also, we've got Alexander Day Lost saying, what's up, Liverpool FC? How are what's up, Liverpool FC are now a Liverpool FC. And there's reasons as to why you're calling us Liverpool FC, and I hear it. I'm not even going to disagree with you on that one. We've got Honesty in the building saying, big up JJ and the chat. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hack, even make an account for the old lady living across the street so she can hit the subscribe button. Facts, man. Appreciate that. Big up. We've got Alexander Day Lost in the building saying, play the kids in the FA. Can't care too many bloody games. That's definitely true. Big up to Toxic Tash saying, big up Jarius. I don't mind. I like that. Jarius, that don't sound bad. I like that. Big up to Black Nuke in the building saying, Walking Dead, who's left to play. That's what we're going to have to get into, man. That's what we're going to have to get into. We've got Scraps in the building saying big up as well. And big up to yourself and anyone else that's joining in. Make sure we're smashing the like. Now, look, guys. I'm looking at, this game, and this game for me is a game I'm looking at very cautiously. Difficult game against Southampton side that are doing decent in the Championship this season. But I'm looking at it very cautiously because as if anyone's gone and tuned into, what's going on with injuries at Liverpool, the show that me and G did on the channel, it is quite long. But I actually urge you guys to go and have a look at it because it really breaks down the injuries that we're having this season and how they could potentially impact what we will do in terms of winning trophies, and how these injuries in the past and these numbers have impacted us getting trophies in the past as well. So I'd urge you guys to have a look. I don't want to go into too much depth about it, but the injuries and the amount of games we're missing means that we're by going and fighting on all fronts, we're severely limiting our chances in one or two competitions, and naturally that will happen because the injuries are piling up. And unless we go and get back the likes of Nunes, Szoboszlai, Salah, that all missed out, obviously on the Carabao Cup final very, very quickly, then we're going to still be in that situation where we're relying on kids, we're relying on Diaz and Van Dijk to play every single game up until the death, and we know how difficult that can be. Going for all four trophies a couple of years ago. So this is going to be a taxing game, and I think it's depending what Klopp's going to do will really dictate what he feels about the FA Cup this season, and whether he's going to prioritize, as some people want to go and call it, the Europa League and the Premier League. So I'm going to have a look straight off the bat, and let's just go and have a look on, obviously, at what Southampton are and why we potentially may need to either go with kids or maybe play the better players in our squad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, obviously, down below. And if you're watching on a replay, please do the same thing as well. So straight off the bat, let me just share the screen with you guys. Hope you're doing well. So straight off the bat, had a look at, obviously, Southampton. Now, Southampton currently, as you can see, are not flying high, but they're fourth in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? You're looking like, 11 points behind league leaders Leicester City. Do you know what I mean? Leeds, of course, are in form at the moment, really, really pushing for those top two spaces. But look, they're in contention for the playoffs for Southampton. They could potentially go up depending on, obviously, how teams go. However, Hull City have been on a good run of form. Norwich are picking up. Preston also. You've got West Brom in there. So it is going to be difficult for them. But however, they have got a chance to go up through the playoffs. However, in the top, if we're being honest, maybe the top 10, they're on level with Sunderland in terms of the amount of games they've lost in the last 5 games. As you can see, they've lost 2 games back to back, which means that, they're not as difficult as if we went to go and face a Leicester City. They're not as difficult as if we went to go and even play a Hull that are, firing on form. And although Cavalier wouldn't be able to go and play for us, we know how well he's doing and how well Morton's doing as well. So looking at that, that's obviously something to consider. Do you know what I mean? They are flying high, fourth. However, not at the best. They've currently got Adam Armstrong, guys. Adam Armstrong, who, former Blackburn player, obviously signed for Southampton, obviously the last season they won the Premier League, which was last year. And he's currently, third in the top goal scoring charts with 16 goals. So he is a goal threat this season. He's also got, I think, 7 assists. So he's actually quite the contributor. He's their answer to Salah. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not comparing the two at all. They are miles apart as players. What I'm trying to suggest is the level of importance that Adam Armstrong is to Southampton currently. That's what Salah is to us. So, and they haven't got that depth. So I do expect them to go strong. Look, it's a great competition for them to, go far in, potentially offset, their league form with those 2 back-to-back defeats. What I would suggest, however, is that, will Southampton potentially look at this game as a dead rubber? Would they try to go and rest the likes of Adam Armstrong, rest the likes of Che Adams, that are big contributors to that side, in order to go and make sure they can actually push for those automatic, obviously, positions, whether they think that's still capable? That's something to obviously take into consideration as well. But look, that's something we need to obviously have a look at. If we actually go and have a look at what's going on there. If we actually go and have a look at, our last kind of results against Southampton. If we just get that, just get this up for you guys. There we go. Just have instead. Share this. If we actually go and have a look there, kind of our last result against obviously Southampton, we can see here, obviously last season in May, we had that 4-4 draw away. Do you know what I mean? Away to Southampton. Jota obviously got on the score sheet on that game, and that was a game where Adam Armstrong did score. So that is a kind of indicator into kind of the form he was in on the back end of that obviously season and the way they progressed. If we go and actually have a look, Liverpool have a very, very good record against Southampton. A very good record, you know. What we've conceded, but before that 4-4 draw, we had conceded 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games, while scoring 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, I mean 19, 20, 21. So he scored 21 goals and conceded 8. So we are a team that, you know, can get a result against Southampton. We're very, very good against Southampton. You know, 1 loss in the last 8 games. The last result being a draw in a season where we were pretty abysmal. So regardless of who we go and play, I think, look, if we were to go and play, just if I say it off straight off the bat, if we were to go and play the youngest team possible, right? The youngest team possible, it may make it a bit more difficult, because then you're asking the likes of Kumas, asking the likes of, you know, Nyoni to potentially come into the team. And we don't know how they can fare up to a team that may be up for it and are going to look at, you know, and they're not going to be like Chelsea. They're not going to shy away and hide away from, you know, the kids. They're really going to stick it on them. So for me, you know, we have to be careful in that regard. But I think looking at it now, going into depth, I think it's definitely a competition that we can still win. It's not going to be. It's still going to be a tricky test. Don't get it twisted, but it won't be as difficult as, you know, when we went and faced Leicester earlier on in the season. And, you know, Leicester are flying high, top of the table. And I think, you know, it's definitely a competition that we can win. And I get people's kind of perspective in regards to, you know, just resting all the first team players. And if we get knocked out of the FA Cup, it is what it is, and kind of riding high. And I get it. But I think we've still got one more round to go. I think we can still get through this round and then assess where we are. And potentially by that time, we may have a lot of our players back. And I think if we can do that, and if this squad can do that, if this B team, if Klopp's kids can do that, then they'll be setting up this club for a fantastic, fantastic running. So let me know what you guys think in regards to that. Obviously, you can see here we're dismantling Southampton on a regular basis. Do you know what I mean? You took in 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. Do you know what I mean? 2 4-0s. We lost 1-0 to them, and that's away at their ground. So at home, we actually haven't. I think if we have a look, the last time we lost to Liverpool, the last time we lost to Southampton at home was in the League Cup in 2017. So that was in the EFL Cup, the one we've just won. So, you know, that's 2017. It's been a long, long time since, you know, in 2024. So, look, the omens look good in our favour. They do. We just have to make sure that we can get the job done. I'm going to get into, obviously, some comments that you guys are putting in right now as well. We've got Honesty here saying the 96 shirt, away shirt is cold, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's nice, man. It's nice. Got Barnes on the back as well. I've got Barnes on the back. We've got Honesty here saying, I'm waiting for a Klopp press conference because I think Szoboszlai and Dharma will be on the bench. Szoboszlai was fighting the medical to start Sunday. I think so. I think it will be interesting to go and see. Definitely. We still don't know what the press conference is going to say. We've got Honesty saying, I would play Joey G, Kwanzaa versus Southampton, give Uber and VVD a rest. I definitely hear those sentiments. We're going to get into it now. Trey Nyoni is in a pole position to make his debut versus Southampton. Yes, I did see that as well. We've got Toxic Tash saying Salah, Nunes and Sobo should be on the bench. They need some minutes. Would you want the players that are coming back to start? Not necessarily to start. Guys, make sure we're smashing a like if you're coming in as well. How many likes are we on? We've got 30 people in the building. If we're on like 10, that's going to hurt me, man. We're on 12 likes. Oh, come on, guys. Look, there's 30 of you in the building. Guys, all 30 of you, head over and start smashing a like now. Don't take me for a bozo. Come on, guys. Don't do that. It's early in the morning. I mean, I'm getting that content out to you. All you got to do is smash the like. Takes 2 seconds. I get you guys are in the live chat. I get you guys are watching. You guys are at work or whatever. Just hit that like quickly. Hit that like. Hit that like. We got to KLOPP'S in the building as well. Yeah. So in regards to team, boy, don't even think. I don't think we've even got. I'm gonna have to do it a different way, the team, because I don't think the likes of Dan's and stuff will even be on the lineup creator, which is mad. Let's see. If they are, it'll be good, but I don't think so. Yeah, they're not. They're not. Jesus. All right, cool. We're gonna have to do it like this. Get the tactics board out. Cool. All right, cool. Let's drop this team in here. Bear me 2 seconds, people. Gravenberch was obviously an injury. I'm interested to see how he's feeling, to be fair. Cool. So let's get into it together. Let's run through it together. Liverpool, we're going to change the color of them to white. I think they'll play in white. Color white. Change color. Taking so long. Oh, come on. Cool. I'm going to change the numbers in a minute, but cool. So this is where we're at, right? We're in a situation where yeah, we need interesting. All right, we're gonna need to. I'm really stuck. I'm really stuck, guys. And the reason why I'm stuck is because I do want to progress in the FA Cup, but I don't want any injuries. And I think that's the same situation. I think it's the same situation that, Klopp will be in. I'm just going to go for it, man. I'm just going to go for it. Let me see if I can actually zoom this in. All right, cool. I can't. Cool. Here's what it is. That way you guys can see it better. All right. So in goal, I'm going to go Kelleher. At right back, I'm going to go Bradley. And he came off, so he didn't play a full game. He can start, so Bradley starts. I am going Joe Gomez at the back. I'm going to go Joel Kwanzaa. Need to have a look. Hold on, let's make it. You guys can't see the numbers now, innit? All right, Joel Kwanzaa at the back here. Joe Gomez, Bradley. At left back, I am going to go with... it's going to have to... Robertson or Tsimikas. Which one should I go with? Who should I go with? Is the comments even popping off? Saying Simi, yeah? Rest Robbo, Simi. We got Simi. You want Kwanzaa right back? Kwanzaa, Konate, Nat Phillips shouldn't have been loaned out. Yeah, you shouldn't have. The Greek Scouser. All right, cool. We're gonna go with the Greek Scouser. We're gonna go with the Greek Scouser. Let's go with the Greek Scouser, man. Cool. Let me do that. Why is it lagging? Simikas at the back. This is where it becomes problematic for me, right? This is where it becomes problematic, guys. This 6, we had Endo walking in the boot after the game. He played the full game. $120 minutes. We can't. Who else have we got in this 6? I think we're going to play McAllister. Facts, LFCJ. Facts. Facts. Nah, I think McAllister will start because he didn't play the full game. McAllister starts. Jesus, man, I don't even know these numbers now. Let's get them here. Cool. 42 and 53. All right. I got 42, 53. A midfield of McConnell and Clark with Alexis at the 6 to give us some experience alongside Joe Gomez. I'm going to go Gakpo on the left. Dunn's up front. Who goes on the left? Nyoni? McConnell? We can't play Elliott again. That's the problem. We can't play Elliott again. Elliott just played a full 150 minutes. He can't play again. He can't. He's one of the people I can't go and play. You know what? You know what? Gakpo left wing. That's why I've got him. Elliott for 45. I don't think he can even do that. Like 45 and then what? Take him. That's pointless. Saying K Gordon right wing. We've got Nyoni. And that's the same Nunes. Look, if Nunes is fit, if Nunes is fit, if Szoboszlai is fit, it makes it completely interesting. But right now, they are doubts. So I don't want to include them. Dan's is playing up front. Big up to Promo in the building. It makes it tricky, man. It may be a Nyoni or something like that, you know. If you really wanted to go and do the kids thing, we've got no one else. Bradley, hold on. Gakpo left wing, Dan striker. I don't know who plays right wing. I think Diaz will start, and if Darwin or Soboslai are fit, they'll play on the left wing, in my opinion. Yeah. It's not looking good, man. I think Nyoni plays, you know. Or do we go, Robbo didn't play the whole game, yeah? Do we go and maybe we do that? Simicast on the right. Roberts on the left with Kwanzaa and Gomez. In the 10, you then got McAllister, you got McConnell and Clark in front of him. Dan's up front. Connor Bradley right wing. And Gakpo on the left, floating around, coming inside. Is that something we might, you know, I'd probably be inclined to do that, you know. I play Simicast on the right. Let him invert, if you know what I mean. Just let him invert. So if we have Simicast on the left, right, and ignore these guys right now, we'll get into Southampton in a minute. Ignore them. Just put them in a nice 4-4-2. Yeah, Brexit. Cool. If you've got him advancing, he'll come inside. He overlaps, right? Or he stays there. You got McConnell coming wide. Here. He can come out wide. Simicast inverts. And at times in possession, you have something like this, where it's a 1-3-2-2 and then a 3. Maybe something like that. McConnell covering those spaces. You got Gomez out there to cover with pace. Simicast that can come inside and get on the ball. Maybe. Alexander Delos saying, I'll start Bradley over Robert. No, I've got both of them in the team. I've got Robert at left back. I've got Simicast at right back. And I've got Bradley at right wing. Honestly saying, or maybe Klopp needs to adapt this time and change formation. Maybe I just don't see that happening, especially with young players that haven't done that before, and all they know is Klopp's system. Toxic Tax saying we're gonna have to grind this game out. Damn, man, schedule is so messed up. Gakpo, Dans, and Bradley. That's what I've gone for. Gakpo, Dans, Bradley up front. The 2 in midfield. You know, if we don't want to go and do that, we've got here that box midfield is here. With Gomez, Konza. I probably see something like that, you know. I do see something like that for what we've got available. If we're to just exclude everyone else. So if we got, guys see it, we've got Kelleher in goal. Obviously in possession, we know it's a 4-3-3, but we're going to do in the inverted role. We got Robertson at left back. Kwanzaa, Gomez, the centre backs with Simicast at right back inverting. You got next to him when we invert, we've got number 10, McAllister, 53, McConnell, 42, Clark, 84, Bradley, 76, Dans, and 18, Gakpo. Gakpo needs to turn up, man. I'm not going to lie. Gakpo needs to turn up. Gomez needs to turn up because his passing was bad in the final, to be fair. Kwanzaa was good. Robertson was good. McAllister was fantastic. Simicast was good as well. Bradley was good. Clark, McConnell were good. Dans were good. So it's really a couple players that we expect. If they play the way they did, I think they can still get a victory. Let me know what you guys think. We've got Angel here saying, let's be real, with Forest on Saturday, maybe this game should be sacrificed. And I get the sentiment, man, but I think, in my opinion, it's a game too early to sacrifice. I think we can still get a victory. We can still get a victory. Guys, smash that. Can we get 10 more likes in the building, please? Can we get 10 more likes? Honestly saying, hold up, Kumas can also play in the front line. Is not mistaken. If not mistaken, maybe he starts. Maybe then we see, what's even his number? 79? Let's get into it. Hold on. Teams. 67, yeah? So do we see 67, Kumas? Do we see this then? Do we see that then? Kelleher, Bradley, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Tsimikas, McAllister, McConnell, Clark, Gakpo on the right, Dans in the centre, and Kumas on the left, which is the only place I've ever gone and seen him. Toxa Tassin, are we playing at home? Yes, we are. KLOPP'S is saying, yeah, Kumas and Dans play together in the academy too. Okay. Thank goodness, it makes it just a bit easier. Yeah. Darwin is looking at Gakpo saying, my position in the team is not in danger. Gakpo needs to step up, bro. It's too good to play like Calvert-Lewin. He's actually playing like Calvert-Lewin. He's poor, man. He's been poor this season. I know he's got 10 goals or whatever, but Gakpo, like, I know he got the header. That was a good glancing header from him in the final. Look, Sofa score's generous, yeah, and you got a 6.5 on Sofa score. Ooh. Oh, man. This is poor from him, man. Let's have a look at his actual ratings. Yeah, crazy. He's literally Minamino. Gakpo looks like a giraffe on the ball at times. He's hella inconsistent. Gakpo, it's mad. Minamino's better than Gakpo. Oh, this is what is happening. Oh my god. Guys, smash the likes in the building. We should easily be, that 10 likes should have been slapped already, man. Get us to 30 likes, people. Get us to 30 likes. We're on 20. Can we get to 30? 10 more likes. Promo saying need to recall Carvalho. Facts. Carvalho would have eased up the pressure. I'm not going to lie. And we've got Promo here saying, I want to see Musialowski play just once, man. I do. We've got Christian Darwitt saying Gakpo is so trash. He's been trash. I don't know, man. Something's going on with him. Okay. So, cool. I've got what I'm going to do now, people. Guys, smash the like. So, Cavalli, forgot about the facts. What we're going to do now is actually going to go and set up. Let's move this around. We're actually going to go and put. So we know we're going to set up. Let's just make that a bit more narrow, a bit more flat, which doesn't happen in football, but it is what it is. Dan's there. So they are also Gonna set up in a 4-3-3. Yep. In goal, they are going to have Bazunu in goal. What number? He's number. Let's go. Hold on. This is their last team, so I think I'm going to have a look now. I think they are going to play with a very similar team. They lost to Millwall on the weekend. Okay, they've got Bazunu in goal. They got Harwood Bellis from Man City. They signed for Man City for or got him from Man City for 20. I think so, but anyway, he's going to play at right back. He's a centre back by trade, but very, very comfortable on the ball. Of course, playing for City, you're going to have to be, right? We've got a decent experienced back four, a Premier League back four when we think about it, with Jack Stevens here and Jan Bednarek, the Polish centre back who actually was on loan at Aston Villa last season, I believe, for the back in the last season, playing at left centre back. At left back, they're going to go and have Kyle Walker-Peters. Liverpool, we were interested in getting Kyle Walker-Peters for a long time. He's obviously their captain. Has been their captain on a few occasions. Good player. I really do like Kyle Walker-Peters. Versatile, can play left back, can play right back. He's actually a right back by trade, but he's actually just played more games at left back as of recent. So obviously what happens, he gets forward and then they've actually just start to play with a back three because they've got three centre backs. So very similar to what City like to go and do. Allow Kyle Walker-Peters to push right up. In the six, from what I see here, they're going to have Smallbone. So Smallbone will be in the six. I believe he's someone from the actual academy. They've got Joe Aribo and Armstrong, the midfielder from Rangers. I think it's Sean Armstrong. So they've got Joe Aribo, fresh from international duty with Nigeria. He's going to be playing now. I believe he's a number there. And you got 16. And then is it Armstrong number 8 as well? 17, yeah. So you got Armstrong as well in midfield. They've got two Armstrongs in the team, Joe Aribo and Smallbone. Smallbone, I believe, if I'm correct. Let me have a look. Yeah, Will Smallbone. He was actually, he's a decent player, but I know he was actually ill for a while, and he's got actually alopecia as well. So big up to himself. He's going to look like Shelby on the pitch. And then up front, this is where they'll probably go strong, in my opinion. They are going to go with Dylan Brooks. So they've got Dylan Brooks on the right. Armstrong up top. And a return for former Bournemouth star and Newcastle star, Ryan Fraser. Yeah. So, very, 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 good technical fast front three. So we're going to know he's obviously going to come inside, try to use his pace to come inside here. If he advances, or better, if he naturally, Fraser will keep width. He will advance and come into midfield here. Because he's a bit better on the ball. He'll come across. They'll try and do a very similar thing to what Liverpool do. Jariba will cover here. You have Armstrong making runs here. Yeah. Crazy. So that's the team. You've got Bazunu in goal. At right back, you've got Howard Bellis. You've got Jack Stevens and Jan Bednarek at centre back. At left back, we've got Kyle Walker-Peters. In the six, they'll probably have Will Smallbone with Ryan Armstrong and Sean Armstrong and Joe Aribo at in the 2-8 positions. On the right, they'll probably go with Dylan Brooks, Armstrong up front. They've had a week. They will have. I mean, they played on Saturday, so they'll have a few fair games to rest. And of course, they're going to have Ryan Fraser, who's got a lot of pace. Do you know what I mean, on the left as well? So that's the team I think they'll go with. And let me know. You know, this is the team that I know. Big up, Christian Darwitt here saying, look, Southampton are doing bits in the Championship. I mean, they've lost their back. They've lost 2 games in a row. They've lost 2 games in a row. So they've lost back-to-back. They lost back-to-back to Hull City, which are a good team, and they lost to Millwall, and they lost both of them at home. They lost both of those games at home. So they lost 2-1 to Hull City at home and 2-1 to Millwall at home. Away from home, you know, they beat West Brom, and then before that went and lost to Bristol City 3-1. So in their last 1, 2, 3, 4 games, they've actually only got 1 victory. 1 victory in the last 4 games. They lost to Bristol City away, lost to 1, beat Southampton away, and then lost to Hull City at home, lost to Millwall at home, and they've got Liverpool, and then they've got Birmingham coming up as well. And I think they'll beat Birmingham, but I think Liverpool, we should be able to go and beat them. Big up to Mr. Tibbs. Greetings, everyone. Greetings to you too. We've got Toxitas saying they lost to Millwall. Facts. We've got Gakpo saying was good towards the end of last season. Let's hope he can regain that form. That's my point. I don't really know what's happened with him. When he came in from January to the end, he was good. He was good, you know. I don't know, man. Alain saying, big up JJ. Honestly asking, where is Bella Kotchap, who I wanted at Liverpool before I discovered the Undertaker Kwanzaa. Bella Kotchap is playing in Germany, I believe, for Hertha Berlin, if I'm correct. Bella Kotchap is playing for... he's on loan. He's at PSV. Sorry. So he's at PSV. They lost 3 and 4. Exactly. They have done. Southampton weren't on a good run of form, but recently 3 losses in 4 was opportune timing for us. Dr. Tasse, Jerry wants to say Gakpo's a bozo so bad. Oh, man, don't even do that to me, Toxic. We've got Adrian at 68 saying, weren't they on a 20-game unbeaten run before those losses? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, man. Yeah, so their last loss came against Middlesbrough in September 2023. So before that, let's have a look. Let me actually share this with you guys, so you know I'm not chatting. You guys can see that already. Cool. So let's zoom in so we can see. So the last loss that I can go and see was against Middlesbrough here. So it was the last loss, because that's before 15th. Yeah, cool. Was against Middlesbrough on the 23rd of September. So they lost 2-1. They then beat Leeds 3-1, beat Southampton 1-0, drew with Rotherham, beat Hull City, drew with Preston, beat Birmingham, beat Millwall, beat West Brom, drew with Huddersfield, beat Bristol City, beat Cardiff, drew with Watford, drew with Coventry, beat Blackburn Rovers, beat QPR, smashed Swansea, beat Plymouth Argyle, drew with Norwich, beat Walsall, beat Sheffield Wednesday, beat Swansea, drew with Watford, beat Southampton, beat Rotherham again, beat Watford in the return leg for the 4th in the FA Cup, beat Huddersfield, Bristol City have then beat them. So how many games is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So on a 25 game win, like they didn't lose in 25 games. Yeah, you're right. They're unbeaten in 25 games. Big up to Kemak in the building. Maybe Gakpo for how versatile he is. Maybe let him play either right wing or striker. Maybe then we will see how good the good version of Gakpo. And I blame Klopp for it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm just going to get annoyed because toxic is right. Toxic is right there. Christian Dawit saying, yeah, I hear that, but we shouldn't take them too lightly, to be honest. Also, it's looking like they'll make it to the playoffs, to be honest. Yeah, they'll make it into the playoffs. I think, 100%. Revenant saying that final performance was stinky from Gakpo. Hopefully he improves because he has a lot of those performances where he's silent in the game and he finishes a chance which hides the performance. We need to see him more involved. I agree. K-Max saying their manager said he doesn't want this game. He will rest his team. I mean, I'm not going to believe that, man. I know they don't want the game because they probably want to rest players and they probably got some injuries and stuff. But now for me, yeah, I'm looking at. I mean, this Southampton team, and we should be able to go and beat them. And I think they're going to go quite strong. I think they will go quite strong. But look, people, that's obviously been the preview for the Southampton FA Cup preview. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure we are smashing a like. How many likes are we on right now? We are on. Don't tell me we're still on 20 likes. All right, 2 more likes till we get to 30 likes. Can we get to 30 likes, people? Make sure you're smashing the like on this video. If you're watching this on a replay, please let me know in the comments what you think Klopp should do. Should he go young? Do you trust the team that I've gone with? Or would you go with someone else? Would you go and play Virgil van Dijk? Would you maybe integrate those injured players? Would you try to get Szoboszlai in, get him some minutes, get Nunes some minutes? Heck, even get Salah some minutes, which, of course, having him in the team would help us a hell of a lot. But look, people, stay blessed. Stay tuned. There'll be some more content coming either today or tomorrow on the channel. So please hit that notification bell. But until then, it's been the J James Show. Have a great Tuesday, and we are out. Peace.